Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be my unboxing and review of the Spigen Crystal Clear Case for the iPhone 13. Now they do make the phone cases for multiple models of the iPhone 13, so I'll leave a link down below if you guys do want to pick one up for yourself. Now this case was one of my favorite cases for the iPhone 12 lineup last year, so I had to pick it up for the iPhone 13. The main reason why I like this one so much is because 1, the price, it is super affordable, and 2, because it's one of the only cases with a clear side so you can see the stainless steel finish on the iPhone 13 Pros. So that's why I buy these cases every year now, just solely because it's going to be able to show those sides off. But anyways, this one is for the iPhone 13 Pro Max. It cost me only 16 Canadian dollars, and I would say it's one of the better clear cases on the market right now, if not one of the best. And like I said, if you guys do want to pick one up for yourself, I'll leave a link down below. But let's go ahead and unbox it. Okay, so here's the packaging, so you can see the Spigen logo right there. And like I said earlier in the video, they do make these cases for all of the 13 models. So if you're someone that has the 13, the 13 mini, the 13 Pro, 13 Pro Max, you are covered. Anyways, let's flip it over to the back here. So just pretty basic packaging, nothing special. Let's go ahead and open it. So there's a little pull tab this year, which is new. So open that up and take the case out. And there we go. So inside we actually get a lens and screen cleaning wipe as well, which is pretty nice. There's only one wipe in here, so basically a one-time use, but it is nice that they included that in the packaging. They definitely didn't need to. And there's some instructions on how to use the wipe, because you want to make sure your phone is clean and the case is clean before you put them together. But anyways, let's get to the good stuff, which is the actual case here. So this isn't going to be like the most protective case ever. Like, you can see how bendable it is. It's not meant to have a really solid frame like some of the OtterBox clear cases. It's still going to protect the phone a little bit, just not as much as some other cases, especially ones with a solid frame. But I would say for small drops and everything, this should be fine. Like I said, I used it for the 12 Pro Max, and I've dropped my phone a bunch of times, and I've never had any actual damage to the phone with a case like this. But anyways, let me grab the 13 Pro Max here and put the case on, so it should be very simple. Just push right onto the phone, and there we go. So I gotta say, that looks really good. Like, this is definitely one of the best clear cases, like I've mentioned earlier. You can see the stainless sides, which is the big seller for these cases. Like, you can see the filming gear that I'm using right now to make this video through the case onto the phone. The buttons are still really easy to click, which a lot of these cases will have harder buttons. And I don't like it like that. I like it like this, where it's just easily clickable. Same thing for your volume up and down. It feels like there's almost not even a case on there, which I really like. Then you have a cutout for the ringer here, and then minimal branding on the case, which is nice too. I hate when companies over brand the phone cases and put like a big logo on the back or whatever. Spigen tries to keep it pretty minimal, just with having a little tiny logo on the bottom left corner. And they do write air cushion technology on the top, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it is really minimal. I'm sure a lot of people won't even notice that that's there, because I feel like not a lot of people look at their phone from this angle. Now for the bottom cutout, it's pretty standard. You just have the speaker cutout and the lightning port, so pretty standard stuff there. But I gotta say, the big seller for this type of case is the fact that you can see that stainless steel edge, and the bottom of the phone really highlights how well Spigen made this case specifically for that reason. Other than that, we'll flip it over and take a look at the camera bump. Now with the iPhone 13s, the cameras were a bit enlarged this year, so that's why a lot of the cases will have a bigger lip. So you can see right there, it raises over the cameras quite a bit, which is definitely a good thing, because you want to protect these cameras. They're so big and can scratch pretty easily now, but this case does a solid job at raising the little lip here to protect the cameras from any kind of scratches or maybe even like fall damage. Now we're going to do a little bit of a Magsafe test to end off the video here, because I know a lot of people still want to use their Magsafe accessories, and for whatever reason some phones just aren't adding Magsafe into it. But let's see if this still works. So right here I've got my ESR magnetic iPhone stand, so let's go ahead and try out putting the phone on there. So it is sticking. I can definitely feel that it's not a super strong connection, but yeah, see, it's not the strongest magnetic connection, but you can definitely still get it through the case. Unfortunately, Spigen hasn't added a magnet into the actual case itself, but you can see here, if you're very gentle with some of your Magsafe accessories, you'll still be able to use them. It just won't be as strong of a connection when you compare it to a phone case that actually has magnets inside. So overall, I'm really happy with this case. They've actually improved upon some things that they had on last year's model, which make this year's model even better, and for the price, you just simply can't beat this. 16 Canadian dollars, like this is a steal of a deal. I just love being able to see the finish of the phone that I chose, which was the graphite. I think it looks really, really good, and I'm just glad that the case is going to add a little bit of protection to the phone, while still being able to see the whole design that went into the iPhone 13. The buttons are easily clickable, the lip is a lot higher than last year, you can see the stainless steel edges, and there's not really any complaints that I have with this phone case. Like, yeah, maybe they could have made a more solid frame, but really that's pretty much it that they could improve on. One other thing that I forgot to mention is that the case lips over the front as well. Now this is going to add a little bit of protection, but I would definitely recommend to get a screen protector, and I know personally I don't have one on my phone just yet, but that's because Belkin had some quality issues with their screen protectors at the Apple store, and those screen protectors are the ones that I personally choose to put on my phone. I just find they're really, really good quality, so I'm waiting for the Apple store to get some so I can put it on my phone. But if you're someone that doesn't like to use a screen protector, you can see the case here does lip over the screen a little bit, so it's going to give you some protection, but not a whole lot. Like I said, I would definitely recommend a screen protector. But yeah, I am very, very happy with this case, and basically I just alternate between this one and the Apple leather one. Those are my top two cases that I use all of the time, but I gotta say this is my favorite clear case that I've personally ever used, and I can definitely recommend it if you're someone who wants to have a clear case where you can see the sides of the phone. Like I said, if you guys do want to pick one up for yourself, I'll leave a link down below. But other than that, that's pretty much it for the unboxing and review of the Spigen Crystal Clear Case for the iPhone 13. Leave a comment down below of what you guys think about it. And I'm also curious, is this the best clear case that you guys have personally ever seen, or is there a better one out there that I personally don't know about? If there is, let me know down below in the comments, because I definitely want to test it out, but this one is going to be pretty hard to beat. But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Thank you again for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I have a ton of iPhone related content coming to the channel, and we are going to be reviewing a ton of different accessories for the new iPhone 13s. So if you want to see that, stay tuned. But for now, this is the end. Thank you once again. I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video.